Mr. Allen, 6 months and 5 minutes late.
Sorry, Captain Singh. Thank you again for granting me that extended sabbatical, but I'm back, ready to work, and what can I say? It's a beautiful day. Sorry, what are we dealing with?
Hey guys, Chastity here to talk about The Flash. Isn't it nice to see a happy, hopeful Barry Allen again? I think so. Let's break down that latest episode, but first, hit subscribe so you can get all of our TV breakdowns, movie reviews, and more. And now let's jump into Season 4, Episode 2, Mixed Signals. First, a quick recap. A meta with super hacking abilities named Kilgore targets a group of tech moguls that stole his idea and profited from it. Team Flash takes him down and puts him in the metahuman wing of Iron Heights. Turns out Kilgore didn't become a meta because of the particle accelerator explosion in Central City. He was nowhere near it, and his capture is all according to the Thinker's plan.
Subject 1 has been located.
He's safe. Locked up in the metahuman wing at Iron Heights as we speak.
Cisco is in the doghouse for standing up Gypsy because of work, but after taking Caitlin's advice, makes it up to Gypsy and they have a nice romantic date. Meanwhile, Iris takes a reluctant Barry to couples counseling.
No, not urgent. I'm excited to dive in, right?
Oh, absolutely. I love therapy.
Oh.
So things got a bit tense between Iris and Barry. It really seems like they had a lot to unpack and work out after Barry's 6-month absence.
Then how could you leave me? You left me, Barry. You just left me. Standing there alone. How could you do that?
Barry also isn't used to Iris leading the team and doesn't initially listen to her during the mission. In the end, he does take her advice about throwing a lightning bolt at himself, so he's learning to communicate with her better. But does anyone else feel like they went to couples therapy really quickly? I mean, he just got back and he was living his life over and over in the Speed Force. Like, give it a little bit of time? I think the leadership dynamic on Team Flash will continue to be an issue for Barry and Iris in the coming weeks.
So good luck, gentlemen. I think Central City's about to have its hands full.
So Kilgore getting captured was all a part of the Thinker's plan, and now he's exactly where he wants him to be. Not only that, but the Thinker is planning to assemble his own squad of metahumans.
Now we find the others.
From the final shot, it looks like there are 12 total, including Kilgore. I'm calling them the Thinker's Dozen, but is this all to take down the Flash? I think the scope is a lot bigger than that. I think that the Thinker's Dozen is the basis for the next crossover with all the CWDC superheroes. Side note, the name of the Thinker's assistant is the Mechanic. She's an extremely intelligent engineer who designs devices for DeVoe. She's like a female version of the Tinkerer from Spider-Man. Kilgore, whose real name is Ramsey Deacon, is a character from DC Comics. And yes, that is Psycho Pete from Always Sunny.
I didn't mean to call psychotic people mutants. It's cool.
On the show, Kilgore's powers are derived from the binary code in his DNA. But if he wasn't in Central City during the particle accelerator explosion, then how did he get his powers?
Oh, wow. Oh, you're not gonna believe it. It really was something, though. A real life changer. And do you two want to know the best part? I wasn't the only one.
In the comics, Kilgore is an electromechano-organic intelligence with a robot body that consumed its entire home planet because it needed electrolife to survive. It ends up on Earth and finds the number of machines on it ideal for survival and faces off with the Flash. Cisco had a lot of great lines this episode.
It's the self-destruct sequence.
Self-destruct?
Oh, I'm sorry. Have we not faced an evil version of Barry before? My mistake.
But this was my favorite.
Hello?
You have a collect call from...
Guys, help me!
We accept the charges.
Besides Game of Thrones, another HBO show was referenced in this episode with a great line about Silicon Valley.
It's like Silicon Valley if Richard went nuts and started killing everyone in Pied Piper.
I feel like he's got more of a anarchist Guilfoyle vibe.
Or like maybe.
After a dark gloom and doom third season, it was really nice to see Barry having fun again. I loved the breakfast sequence with a happy, dancing Barry sliding into the room like Tom Cruise in Risky Business.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself.
I also loved Barry catching up on a sped-up version of Game of Thrones and going through that entire emotional roller coaster of the last couple of seasons in just a few minutes.
When you've been gone 6 months, the world is a minefield of spoilers. But Cisco hooked me up with a 1,000 times sped up version of my favorite shows.
And now for what I didn't like about this episode. Poor Wally got the short end of the stick again for the second episode in a row. Last week, he got taken out by a robot. This week, he's given barely anything to do besides style his hair differently, and gets knocked out of the big fight early on when Kilgore hacks Barry's new high-tech suit. I'm pretty sure he could have sped out of the way of Barry's blast since Kilgore was hacking the new suit and not Barry's speed abilities. He would have been able to help while Barry was trapped in his hacked suit. Please do more with Wally. He has so much potential and he can help the team in bigger and better ways. He's not just some insignificant character in the Flash comics, he's Wally West. He becomes the Flash. Give Wally a chance. So some final questions about the episode. How did Kilgore get his powers? Is the Thinker turning people into metas or is he just assembling a squad? And what's this guy's deal? Is he working for the Thinker? Probably. Let me know what you think of the Thinker's master plan in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter and talk to me about Flash. I'm at Chastity_V, and I'll see you next time.